I'm Freyja. I'll be playing Sylvia Sutton, the Spacer.
Hi, I'm Overthinker. I'll be playing Vanya Valiant, the Envoy.
Hello, I'm Solomon, and I'll be playing as Grant Becker, the Scientist.
And I'm Kippahkid, who has fully descended into the void of madness and have brought these three poor souls along the way.
Hooray!
Yay!
Whoa.
So, let's begin. Ellis has always been the pinnacle of what it means to be a frontiersman. A vast stretch of livable land where each settlement, while often distant from each other, has an unspoken agreement never to urbanize, to live off the land and be free of the mega corporations. That's why most people left the frontier in the first place. However, sometimes this lifestyle leads to radical isolationists who take up the fight to those trying to take their freedom away while unknowingly living in the shadow of a dead god. Needless to say, Dead God's Gulch is no usual place, not even to Ellis's standards. So when a corporate clone runs off into a supposedly demon-infested cave, should any of you be surprised? Well, standing at the edge of its craggy maw, Russ leaves you all with his warnings. What do you do?
Vanya walks into the cave.
Are we
Guess
not
that answers
gonna have-
that.
I was about to say, okay. No discussion, just charging forward.
Not so much a charge as there's still a level of vacantness. Vanya had a pretty intense conversation with a squid-faced individual. This isn't the courageous march forward of like, oh, we're off to adventure. This is more like, I don't know if I'm acknowledging the danger in this situation.
Perfect.
Got it.
We should probably make sure he doesn't, or she doesn't die.
Yeah. Not looking too hot in the not dying department right now.
All right. So everyone's going in.
Cautiously, but yes.
As you all enter, the arid desert gives way to cold and clammy stone. The subtle rhythm of dripping from the stalactites echo through the cave. Drip, drip, drip. But what that means is somewhere there is a source of water. And that is something that you have not seen since landing on Ellis.
Huh. I wonder if they know that there's a good bit of condensation in here.
Well, I'm no biologist, but where there's water, there's typically life.
We should be careful then.
Agreed.
Vanya, did you wait for the others or did you run off ahead?
Vanya's not running. Sort of an idle walk. But also not waiting. Easy to catch up with, but not really cognizant.
Not stopping for anything.
Correct.
Vanya, just I could whip up some drones to see what's potentially ahead so we can see if there's any traps or dangers that we're just walking into, or is this more like a suicidal void march that you all do? potentially.
What? No, I mean, is there danger? Or am I watched
No,
over now?
I mean,
What? I mean, what if trying to hurt me is more dangerous than trying to hurt me? What if the opposite? What if us gone is what it wants? I have to keep walking.
Sylvia, are you going to try to make your drones anyways, or are you just going to let Vanya guide the way?
if I can do so, and continue walking, she would do so. Yes.
All right, give me a read the room roll.
Oh, read the room. What is the modifier for read the room again?
That is a wits.
Wits, yeah. That's a 12.
All right,
Love it.
starting off strong. So you can
Well
ask
said.
any of these three questions. Does anything look out of place? Are there any dangers? What is the best escape route? What is the best way in? How can I best survive? And what's most vulnerable to me?
Are there any dangers? Is number one.
After going down the cave for a bit, you notice that it opens out into a larger area that isn't entirely passable.
Anything seem out of place?
Yes, there is something at the center of this cave chamber. It's hard to see what, but it looks like it's some sort of mechanism.
There is a giant opening coming up ahead, and there appears to be some sort of mechanism in the center.
Wide open.
Not sure if that's what we're heading towards, but if
Wide
it
open
is, it might
spaces.
be. I'm sorry?
What?
The mechanism could kill people. That might be why they're not coming out of the cave.
Oh. If I die, do I become of it? Is it the afterlife? Good or bad? I think I need to sit down. Can you guys?
We can definitely go on ahead. If you see anything, holler.
Do you want me to stick with you, or do you want us to both go ahead?
Go ahead. I just need a minute. Yeah. Assuming time operates linearly. What if it perceives everything at once? It could be fourth dimensional. And Vanya sits down in the dark cave.
All right. So, does Grant and Sylvia continue forth?
Yeah, very cautiously. While traveling, though, Sylvia's going to look over at Grant. We might need to have something ready in case Vanya goes off the deep end.
Yeah, got a tranquilizer ready.
All right. I kind of figured you might, but just wanted to double check.
Yeah, I've also got uppers and stuff ready, but I don't give those out without them being asked for.
That's fair. I don't think uppers will be needed, but you never know.
I don't know. They might help with crises of faith caused by the clash of the physical and metaphysical.
Is it a crisis, though, if you find out that the deity of your choice is actually real?
Yeah, because you're trying to parse things out. It's a crisis because you're trying to make sure that faith and logic can actually mingle when it's no longer just about what you believe.
This is why I don't deal with that stuff. It's weird.
Yeah, I just focus on what I can see and what has been told to me through science.
Agreed.
All right. Eventually, the cave opens to a decently sized chamber. A viscous, water-like substance pours down like a waterfall from the edges of the chamber's ceilings and pools at the bottom. The only dry part between where you are and the other side of the chamber is a small little island, and in the middle sits a humanoid figure no more than 3 feet in a bulky spacesuit as a dull glowing skull bobs up and down in its helmet. In front of the Xenos is an old antique radio, and it looks up and right to Grant as it starts to change the channel from what sounded like some sort of like banjo tune.
So that's just creepy, right?
Yeah. Though most of the things we've dealt with that have been some weird mix of metaphysical and eldritch and whatever have all been creepy. We haven't met one that's cute yet. Really like one that's cute for a change, Sylvia.
I don't know. I thought the human cyborgs were kind of cute.
Sylvia, never mind. I'm just gonna let that lie.
You would.
I don't want to hear that coming from the Void Worshipper.
Fucking
The
yikes.
the radio crackles, and a familiar voice, particularly to you, Grant, comes over its speaker. Good Star Zone, ladies, gents, everything in between or lack thereof. This is your good friend Kirk Quasar here to update you on the Volley family's latest development, toxogons. People do not discuss the dangers of breathing toxic air enough. It happens from the mines to the home. But fear not, frontiersmen. Chew in a tab of one of these babies, and your lungs can breathe the air like it's fresh from the mountain springs. And the radio suddenly goes to static. The Xenos quickly picks up its radio and runs deeper into the cave.
Well, it was good hearing Kirk again, but still don't like that.
What was that? Was it trying to communicate?
Maybe. Did that sound like a newer broadcast from Kirk? Or was that like an old one that might have got like caught in the frequencies or something?
No, that sounded fairly new. The fact that you can even hear it in Ellis means that it's newer, given that his has the higher bandwidth, and the fact that this is a Volley invention that he is advertising means that he's essentially doing sponsor work at this point.
Okay. Kind of shocked we've got a decent signal here. But yeah, so we follow it and maybe you'll try to communicate again with the radio.
We should be careful, though. It could be luring us into a trap or something.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I always have one hand on my ray gun at all times.
Fair point.
Right. Vanya, what are you doing while you sit in the cave by yourself?
Vanya is starting to puzzle things out. And then I think here's a radio. Here's the radio.
Oh,
I
it
didn't think that
echoes
was
down,
super
yeah.
powerful. Huh. Huh. It's out there. Dead. Or broken? That was the skull. I need to know more. I just need to know more. Wow, it's really dark in here.
It's incredibly dark in here.
Okay. 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 Dave's. Then knowledge. Okay. And I'll follow the others.
All right. So, what stands between you and the other side of this chamber is this viscous water-like substance. Now the center is clear of any weird Xenos and technology, but you still have to figure out it's about probably a good 20 feet to get into the center. Or you
Like
can go in the
center of
water. The center island that's not submerged.
Oh, okay.
Or you could try your luck with the water.
See, I don't like the way that you're wording that. That feels like bait.
You don't
Bad
like
bait.
viscous?
No.
No.
Water isn't viscous.
Water should not be viscous.
Definitely makes me think it's not water.
It's what the plants want.
It's got what they crave.
Electrolytes.
Good. I was about to say it's good electrolytes. Oh, idiocracy. Anyways, I don't think we should enter the water.
No.
Right?
No, we should not. Like, just from a chemical standpoint, anything that looks like water and is viscous just screams of probably some sort of like toxin. At the very least.
Could also be mucus.
Now, why would you
Probably
put that
worse.
image in my head? Why would
just
you do
saying.
that?
It's a possibility. What if we're in a nose?
I mean, what if we're in a sinus capillary for that matter? I'm going to stop talking because I'm probably giving a certain storyteller ideas.
Stop speaking things into reality.
Yeah.
I'm just going to Miss Frizzle your asses into this venture.
Any
I
sign of
don't want to
Dave?
go, Miss Frizzle. That doesn't look safe, right?
Definitely not.
But we're gonna have to go, aren't we? Is there anything else around aside from the island in the center?
You do still have one more question that you can ask with your read the room check.
Oh, right. What was the other questions?
I think you said, was there any dangers and out of place, right?
Yeah, dangerous and out of place.
What's the best escape route? What's the best way in? How can I best survive? And what's most vulnerable to me?
How can I best survive?
As uncomfortable looking as this substance is, you have a feeling that it might be gross, but it doesn't look anything too out of place. I'll say that, Grant, if you're able to get a better look at it, you can at least identify that this is a more basic more alkaline substance.
Hmm.
Should we poke it?
No.
Okay.
The only thing that I know is that from looking at it is that it's alkaline as opposed to.
Don't you have like a sample thing?
I could try to get a sample, actually.
Come on, sign
actually,
some up.
let's try that. I can look at this more on the ship so I can figure out. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have touched this.
Yeah, come on, science guy. See what we're doing.
Don't fucking religion woman. Anyway.
See, I think the thing that I said offended you, and the thing that you said did not offend me.
Fucking shit. And he's just gonna get a sample and just grumble to himself.
All right. As fill it, the second you touch it, starts to kind of coagulate and turn into this almost jello substance upon having friction with something else.
Don't like this. Don't like it at all.
See, it
So
looks
that's
kind of
definitely
edible.
not normal.
Don't eat it.
But with
mean, I
this
should-
knowledge, Sylvia, to answer your last question in full, you realize that you can walk on this.
Oh, I really don't like that. In theory, we could walk on it.
Okay. I walk across.
Invitation to water racing.
Yeah. Vanya, the second you walk across this, it starts to ripple and then get so thick that it doesn't, as each step is just solid. Well, more amorphous, like is it? Is it's like you're walking on a big pool of jello, and then the second your foot leaves, it goes back into its sort of viscous, sloshy state.
Ooh, transitive matter.
It's like the most non-Newtonian fluid.
I'm going to jump up and down on it a little bit.
I don't think that's really wise, right?
You jump, it gives way, and then your feet go in and sink, and then recoagulates, and now your feet are stuck under it.
Okay, so I guess I had that coming. Help?
Are you sinking? What's going on?
No, it's just solid around my feet.
Ah, yeah, that's rough. So I
Walking
guess here I
good,
go.
Jumping, less so.
Jumping bad. Yeah, got it. And Grant will just slowly walk over, just like, oh, this feels fucking weird. And he's just gonna try to help get Vanya out of the most non-Newtonian fluid that he's ever seen.
All right. We've kind of established that Grant is not a strong man, right?
This is correct.
Yeah. And nothing.
I got nothing.
Sylvie's going to assist.
All right. With
Perhaps with both of us, we can get her out.
And yeah, with your combined force, maybe some assistance from the spider crab, you are able to yank Vanya back up to the surface.
Ugh. Okay.
Let's-
Your shoes
now
are
we
probably
know.
fucked, just so you know.
Oh yeah, they're
Hang on. If they have super non-Newtonian fluid on them, they might be armored now. Hey, could we use this stuff as armor?
I
Think
don't know
about
if it would
theoretically,
be able to armor you quickly enough for like things that are going to be smacking into you anyway. But maybe I can do something with the sample.
I mean, if we took a decent amount of it and like put it on a flat layer in like a vest. I'm just. Why are we here? Last thing I remember, we were sitting around a campfire. And then I started having a bunch of thoughts. And then some stuff happened. And now we're in a cave.
okay. So, we are hunting down the map that got stolen. You remember that?
Right,
Yep,
yes,
bye,
the
Dave.
math. Yep, for sure.
By a Dave. We're hoping to recruit the Daves as well, if you recall.
Dave survived. Okay. Stole map. Okay. Now they're in here. Okay.
Are
How do
you
we get out of this
okay?
room? What?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Just contemplating the vastness of space in a slightly new light. So,
Right.
peachy keen. Are you okay?
I'm not the one that is kind of talking about, death and random religious stuff.
Let's maybe just let Vanya compartmentalize that for now, and then we can readdress it when we're not in the middle of what could be a metaphysical biological death trap.
You're a pessimist. Anyone
That's
ever tell
true.
you that?
Mhm.
Okay. Also, it's not random religious crap. It's actually pretty focused. It's just focused on everything. And the
Well,
large vastness of that.
To the non-religious individual, it seems random.
Well, to the non-technical person looking at an engine, it's just a bunch of wires and gears. So
I'm just gonna chalk this up to your weird religious experience you're having.
vastness of space, real entities. I mean, here's the thing okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say it. I think it's weird, given the things that we have encountered, that you guys aren't religious.
I mean, nothing we've encountered says God to me.
Really, Leviathan? Ancient race inside a sun? The skull of a giant monster. None of this speaks to the God concepts.
Not really, no.
One
It's
of them
more
eats
just
stars. How is that not a god?
I mean,
I'm a bit busy, Vanya.
the
Focusing on the
Leviathan,
people
I
here.
would say, is some sort of creature. And for like the creature in the sun, that's just advanced technology.
And fine. And as for being busy with the people, absolutely, I respect it. I try to help people with their emotional needs as you do with their physical. So, absolutely zero shade to what you do.
And zero shade
And
to
I mean no
yours.
disrespect about your religion either.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So, Dave,
Dave.
Dave.
Dave,
Dave.
how do we get out of this
Oh,
room?
David.
Well, if you keep on walking, you'll at least be able to follow the little radio man.
We are following the little radio man.
There was a little radio man?
Yeah, it was one of the Daves, I think.
Was it the Dave? He didn't really have a face.
Could be the clone
Dave.
mixture starting to degrade here.
Faceless Dave.
Or maybe the suit's on autopilot and the body's just along for the ride.
That's also true. I imagine that the Dave suits are probably have a focus more on getting the job done than protecting the wearer.
For the record,
In my thought process.
Faceless Dave is a good band name.
The faceless Daves. Well, I mean, if we recruit all the Daves, we can make them faceless and, have a band.
I feel like they would make elevator music.
Taking the
actually makes
faces of the
sense.
Dave strikes me as cruel.
I mean, they could still be alive. We have the technology.
Can't. No. This in my brain, no, right now.
That's fair.
I'm going over there. Little
That's
island.
fair.
Okay, island.
All right. As you make it to the island, you don't see anything, any footprints, any sign that there was a little radio man on a radio, but you can almost hear the remnants of the little banjo jingle that was playing from it.
Huh. It's a good thing I like banjo music.
Came to the right place for it.
Yeah.
Which way did it go?
That's a good question. I really don't see where it could have went. And where is that music coming from in the first place? If it's not around.
Would it be possible for us to alter anything in your backpack or anything to pick up radio signals better? Because if we figure out where the radio signal is coming from, then maybe we can figure out where the radio is and follow it.
I can attempt to slap something together for that, yeah?
All right,
wait,
give me
sorry,
slap something together.
Clever. Very clever.
It's what I do. The curse of the temporary inventions continues. That's an 8.
Oh my god. So I'm going to say that you're able to get it to track the signal up, like you can get to it, and then it's going to die once you get to it. So you'll be able to use it once.
It's a temporary fix, but I'm able to track it at least until we get close to it.
Right
It
behind
work
you.
for as long as it works for now.
It'll work for now. Hey, Virons, check stream chat.
Did we get another bot?
Yeah.
These are not the bots we are looking for.
No, it's not. That's definitely
Damn
not
it.
the bot that Sylvia made.
Right. Well, as you build this little frequency device, you are able to track it north.
Looks like it's this way. Start walking north.
All right.
As we're moving through, what does the area look like?
So much as the rest of the cave, it does seem to return to normalcy, and then you hit a dead end. You see 3 doors, which perhaps is much odder than anything else you've just encountered, as these 3 rusted metal doors stand attached to seemingly nothing, each of them with some sort of writing on it. At this point, the frequency device shakes and then just and breaks.
Huh.
What's the writing say?
That depends. There's a door on the left, a door at the center, and a door at the right. Which one are you going to first?
I'm just gonna check out I'm just gonna go left to right, just checking out like left door, middle door, right door, since I can read all languages, or well, hopefully.
Well, it is in the common language, as it is printed almost as if produced on a computer in the most mundane looking font. As at the center of the left one says Spider Dave, at the center of the middle one says Dr. Dave, and the center of the right one says Singer Dave.
They're all different Daves.
They're all us, Daves.
What?
Spider Dave. Dr.
backpack.
Dave.
Me.
Singer Dave.
Oh. I don't like that.
I'm not a fan. I
I'm
don't
gonna
like
go
having
meet
a
my
Dave.
clone. You guys should meet yours.
Oh,
See you on the other
no.
side.
Time for the okayest drug dealer in the galaxy.
Okay, it's drug dealer.
Fuck. That was good. You should say that to his face.
Oh, I will.
You are each individually going to your Dave.
That's what I'm doing.
Sure.
You
I
don't
really
have to.
don't like this, but sure.
Grant and Sylvia could choose a Dave or could follow in with Vanya. That is up to you guys.
I have got to see what my Dave looks like.
No, we gotta see what they look like. Yeah.
All right. So since Vanya, you went in first, let's start with you. You know, I had a gut feeling that this was going to happen.
We were going to split up.
Yep. I knew when my autocorrect kept on trying to get me to correct the plural into the singular. It just knew.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk through the door, you find yourself in the Bounty Board Saloon at Dusty Springs, a completely opposite side of the planet. And amidst the various Golden Reapers or independent bounty hunters or different guild members, you notice that every single one of them is a Dave.
Huh. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. It seems to be here that you are recognized as a Dave.
Interesting. I'll sidle up to the bar.
Well, hey there, Dave. What can I get you, bucko?
I don't know. What are we having? Same as everyone else, right?
Since I don't know my alcohol, can you guys give me the most mid-alcoholic drink?
Hot take, tequila.
Okay,
That is a hot take.
take.
That's a very hot take.
You know what? I'm going to say it's like an IPA.
That's true. That's the middest.
Yeah, no, I take it back. That is definitely more mid.
Cool.
But you just see it listed as Dave's drink.
Okay. Hoppy.
That's right. It is just the right amount of hops to make a very decent drink.
Decent. Yeah. I'm going to take the drink and just like look around. Wander. See what Daves I see. See how far this recreation and or illusion stretches. See which one of the Daves tries to get my attention first.
None of them get your attention, but you do see a Dave in a singer's outfit that a different Dave is trying to get the attention of. And this is a hooded, shady looking Dave.
I will eavesdrop on their interaction.
All right. As the hooded Dave pulls Singer Dave aside, you overhear them having a little bit of a conversation. Listen here, Singer Dave. We have a situation. We have a code individual. There is an anomaly named Gordon, and Dave Money has put a hit on him, and it is up to you to mark him for conformity. And unlike you, who had a lot to mull over and eventually decided to not kill Gordon, Singer Dave affirms and takes the device to mark Gordon. And as you're watching this, you notice that your body is starting to become less tangible. And that is where we're going to switch to the next Dave door.
That's not good.
So we are going to Dr. Dave now.
Oh no.
As you walk through the door, you find yourself standing behind a stage as Dr. Dave, just his lab coat, takes a deep breath and steps out to the most deadpan looking host, who is met with mild but a polite applause. And he sits down and gives kind of a half wave to the crowd and goes, "Thank you. Thank you." And the host looks over and goes, "Dr. Dave, it is an honor to meet the most adequate pharmaceutical chemist in the frontier. You don't see this often, folks, but I, Dave Quasar, am entirely whelmed. you have an unblemished track record and have given every Dave the chance to meet their exact expectations. Heck, you even cured the individualism plague on Antheus. Well, how did you do it, Dave? And Grant, as you are watching this interaction, describe me what are you doing as you're watching this interaction?
I think for the most part, I am just watching dumbfounded, trying to like point out exactly where all the differences are, aside from just like the obvious one of the fact that everything is Dave. And also, as soon as I hear the like individuality plague, I'm just immediately trying to look for some way to get out of this, because I was like, oh, so this sounds like some sort of like mental stuff to get into a Dave hive mind. Nope. I'm trying to look for an exit.
All right, give me read the room.
Oh boy. That is wits, yeah?
Aye.
That's a 7.
All right. So on a 7, you can ask 2 of the read the room questions.
Oh boy. What's the best escape route? It's going to be number 1.
All right. To answer this, yeah.
Okay.
And let's do the second one, because that might actually change what I say.
How can I best survive?
So yeah, these 2 are kind of going to be answered in one, as you kind of run what was said in an interview back and run kind of the scenario and everything, and you realize something, that there is one thing that has changed in this world, and that in this world, you were never blamed for whatever the plague, the blue-eyed in your world, the individual on Antheus, but instead were rewarded as a hero. And to answer how can I best survive, this is when you start to notice that your body is starting to become more translucent. You realize if everything went your way, you never would have joined the party bus or the tour bus and became a part of the crew.
Yeah. I'm going to continue just trying to look around while also listening. But like I'm focusing on memories of being part of the crew in my head and playing through memories of everything that we did dealing with Cole and memories of Roxy. Because no way anyone could make Roxy conform.
As you're mulling over this, a backstage Dave just pats you in the back. Go, hey there, Dave. You're looking less than fit. You know, Dr. Dave's out there on stage. He might be able to do a miracle for you, make you, right as normal.
Maybe. I might talk to Dr. Dave here in a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm sure a Q&A is coming up, and there's a average attendance today. So as long as I just ask one person to walk out, you walk in, and we keep that exact average.
Sounds good.
Radio. Oh, and tell that Dave that they have to take your job, so we keep everything as is.
I can do that.
Speaking of, what do you do here, Dave?
Research.
Huh, that doesn't make sense. We don't have researchers here on the studio.
Gotta find the way to be the okayest.
I guess. What are you researching?
Deviance within our society.
So this point I'm going to need a chat him up from you.
Oh boy. That is a 7, but I'm going to use 3 points of inspiration to bring it up to 10.
All right. And Dave just stares at you for a long moment. Well, alrighty then.
Talking to Dave is not hard, and he's just gonna get ready to deal with the Q&A session. He's kind of curious to see how exactly this whatever it is goes.
All right. As you tap one Dave out to tell him that he is now a researcher of social deviance, and take his spot as audience member Dave, we are going to cut to Spider Dave.
Yeah. What do I see when I enter through the door?
So as you walk through the door, you find yourself enshrouded by a crowd of Daves, waving their tickets in the air, clamoring for seats at Arena Island. The announcer's booth's microphone crackles on as Dave announces, "Welcome, Daves, to the most mediocre showing of the night. The expected newcomer, Dave, will be facing off against our champion, Davidtron."
Okay. That's a thing. Do the stands look whelmed?
Oh yeah. No, it is a completely average turnout with all of them. Just imagine like the Me Sports kind of audience with like the clapping. And like the hype music is just elevator music.
Of course, it's just elevator music. That's just sad. What does Davetron look like?
So, Davidtron is just a Dave wearing a cardboard robot costume. And he comes out to the stage and goes, "Beep boop, I am Davidtron. Prepare to meet your Dave Mize."
Sylvia's going to about face and search for the door.
There's no door behind you.
Damn it. She'll go looking around, see if there's anything different or unique other than the pathetic showing that she is seeing right now.
So the main difference, as you see, is almost, I don't know if it's worse, but Arena Island looks exactly the same outside of everyone is now a div, and instead of Savage Incorporated, the business has just been turned into Dave Co.
Oh, this is a nightmare. What happened here? How did the Daves take over? This used to be amazing. Just gonna be looking Go ahead.
Are you thinking those thoughts or saying it to yourself out loud?
Not entirely, but as she's walking, she'll be making like judgments. It's like, well, that's just sad, or that's upsetting. Things like that.
Hi, Dave.
Looks around, points to herself.
At this point, the Dave that said something had kept on walking, but another one comes by and raises his hand. Hi, Dave.
Going to look down to see if she looks like herself.
You look like yourself.
All right, did everyone just collectively hit their head, or do they actually think I'm Dave? Going to assume that they didn't hit their head. So where the hell am I? Dave world?
And as you're kind of collecting all of the Dave knowledge, you do notice that, again, with everything being the same, that your old workshop and everything will be exactly where it was. And I'm just going to have you roll me a base wits to see if you notice something.
Okay. That's an 8.
An 8. So you do notice that the two Daves that said hi to you have gone over and are now talking to a differently dressed Dave, but you can't really tell what the conversation is about or what that third Dave's role is.
Could I get closer to find out?
You sure can.
That's what she's going to do, especially with a differently dressed Dave, considering Daves aren't supposed to be different. At least as far as she is aware.
Well, every Dave has a job that they do the most mediocre at. And as you walk up and see the world's most unidentifiable police officer, we're going to switch back to Singer Dave.
What?
You did a sus. Okay. So Singer Dave has just received a device from a shady person.
Mm-hmm. To put conformity on Gordon, and you are currently becoming more translucent.
Well, this doesn't seem great. How does he know? How does he know about all this? How did the other me, is that Dave like going to do the job?
To your knowledge, they have taken the device and are walking out of the saloon.
I follow them.
Are you being subtle about it, or are you just being like just walking behind the Dave?
I think I'm gonna walk up and smile, say, Dave,
Dave,
you off to do the thing?
I'm off to do my job.
Excellent. I'm doing my job too.
And what is your job, Dave?
Well, right now my job involves asking a couple of questions.
Oh, question, Dave.
question, Dave. It's a difficult job sometimes.
Oh,
But
well, somebody
Hmm.
needs to fix that. It shouldn't be difficult or easy.
Yeah, it should be average. Tell me, how would you go about fixing that?
Well, you have to talk to Officer Dave.
Okay. And where's the nearest Officer Dave, do you think?
Well, I would take a somewhat educated guess at they would be at the sheriff's office.
Excellent. Hey, how did we get here?
And I need you to roll me a chat 'em up as Dave is about the level of severity of this response will depend on your roll.
Yup. Give the clones an existential crisis. 11.
11. So luckily you avoided raising suspicions from the Dave. As he goes, oh, wow, you are very okay, as that was a mildly inappropriate question for a questioner. We have all arrived because Dave willed so.
Mm-hmm. And we in here. And the Dave's out there. Obviously, we act in the will of Dave.
That wasn't a question.
No, it's framing for a question. Do you know how framing works?
I believe you put pictures in them.
That was moderately funny.
Ah. Dare I say, it was almost a hee-ho.
Hee-ho.
Oh, I said almost. You took it too
yes,
far.
for sure. I'm sorry. Mostly sorry.
Well, I am somewhat acceptance of your apology.
Do you know why we are creations of outside world events?
Dave Prime has cloned himself so he may complete every job as need be. In the perfect world, every job has been replaced by Dave.
See, what if two jobs conflict?
What
If
do you
one
mean?
person's well, your job is to normalize someone. What if another Dave's job was to make sure that person stayed not normal?
My job is not to normalize. My job as a singer is to do the most adequate job for my employer, which happens to be Dave Money. Speaking of, I have my job to do. I have spent enough time to be just late enough, but not too late. Goodbye.
Absolutely. Have a good day. And as they leave, I'm going to use telekinesis to steal the targeter from them.
Oh, give me a roll for that. That would be do something inhuman.
Sweet. I am a problem in your machine. Yo, that's a 15.
All right. On a 15, I will tell you what happens after we see what's up with the next Daves. So Dr. Dave is currently giving Grant what you would probably describe as the most whelming talk show ever. It is not so boring that it puts you to sleep, but there is no pizzazz or humor or excitement outside of the occasional ha ha that just comes from the Dave audience.
Sounds about right for a Dave.
And at this rate, you are noticing that you're getting more and more transparent.
I'm just going to just keep focusing on my breathing and focusing on memories, on individuality, on things that are so against the norm. So I'm focusing on memories of Gordon and of people of Ellis and Roxy.
Right. As you are focusing deeply on these memories, you almost miss it when Dave Quasar says, well, that was a mildly riveting conversation. But boy, howdy, are we expected to give us the most average and, well, performed Q&A, and you just hear a ha ha. Do you laugh along with them?
No.
No. All right. So you do not laugh with the Daves. Dave will remember this. As Dr. Dave looks over and goes, I am now here to answer your Q&A. I will answer 5 questions, as 5 seems like a very nice number. And after an appropriate amount of time, some Daves start raising their hands. So you will need to draw attention on yourself if you want to get a question in.
Okay. Best way I know to do it is to cause a ruckus to stand out from the crowd. So I will pull out my ray gun and just fire it in the air.
Which setting do you have it on?
Currently, sicken.
Sicken. Perfect. As you fire it up in the air, I want you to give me a roll with your ray gun. So that'll be a wild roll. And the results will depend on how this affects and who this affects.
God damn it. It's another 7.
On a 7, you shoot it up to the ceiling, it bounces off, and it hits a random Dave in the crowd. You just hear, I do not want to be audience Dave anymore. I want to be singing Dave. And then as he says that, a couple of armored Daves come up and haul him away.
Oh boy. Got their attention at least.
You did, as Dave Quasar looks over and goes, Dr. Dave, you need to help us. There seems to be an individualism plague outbreak here. I am starting to feel more than content, and not the good kind.
More than content is what we should all strive for. More is what we should strive for always. And Grant is going to just like take out one of the little devices that he normally uses for a stink bomb and try to just like instead of putting in the normal mixture he has, he's going to put in one that resembles laughing gas and just chuck it. He's done with questions. Now it's time to be anarchist Dave.
Okay, so as you go full Joker, we are going to swap to Spider Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
As you approach, the Daves turn around. There he is, officers. We both said hi to this Dave, and this one didn't say hi, Dave, back. Well, Dave, what do you have to say about yourself?
Do you not recognize who I am, Dave?
You are Dave, but
I am not just a Dave. I am the Dave.
and he squints at you, and I'm going to have you roll me chat him up, but you're going to get a -2 to the gravity of convincing them that you are Prime Dave.
Fair. Fair.
So mad I didn't think of that.
Right?
What did you say? A suave, yes.
And I am so mad that I didn't think of that. That's incredible.
All right.
We
So
will-
is it a -1 or a
-2.
-2. All right. That's a 3.
Yikes.
Jester Dave, where is your uniform?
I threw it in the garbage.
If you cannot retrieve your Jester Dave uniform, then you will be submitted to conformity. Have a okay day.
Okay, day.
Bye, Dave.
Bye.
He just starts to squint.
Bye, Dave.
Oh, bye, Dave. And walks away.
Under my breath, I fucking hate it here.
So
Going
you're
to find. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, so you're off the hook right now. You are in a familiar place, but you are expected to retrieve a Jester outfit from the trash can.
Oh, that's not going to happen. She's going to go and find her lab, her workshop. If it's very similar to how it was, she should go to her workshop, and that's where she'll go.
So you do go into your workshop, and you do find Dave wearing your jumpsuit and your spider backpack, working on the robots. And by that it's not entirely, it's not like the cardboard armor of Killatron, but rather these are like closer to Roomba level robots that that Spider Dave is creating. But the most notable difference is you see Dave, 2 of them, dressed up just like your parents, encouraging Spider Dave to do adequate.
Oh, I dislike that so much. She's just going to sit there and stare for a moment, dumbfounded, not knowing how to react. Then kind of shake herself. Just Daves. They're just Daves. They're just Daves.
And as you're calming yourself, you start to notice that you're going transparent.
All right, that's not good. She's gonna start looking around for some stuff to put together for equipment.
All right. You find various small, mundane pieces. If it's like a knife, it's like a dull knife. If it's instead of a flamethrower, it's like a flare gun. So everything is just sort of mild here.
It's awful. Does anything look like if I combined it could be a fairly decent weapon?
Yes. And for this, you will want to roll a 7 to 9.
What type of roll?
Slap together.
Slap together. Okay.
So the one time you will need your 7 to 9 if the streak continues.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. So you make a perfectly adequate, non-extraordinary, perfectly ordinary weapon. What kind of weapon do you make?
Am I a Dave? She's going. I mean, if there's a flare gun, she's going to retrofit it to basically launch the flares at higher velocities, so they're kind of like little flaming bullets, like incendiary rounds.
All right. And what are you going to do with that?
Go ahead.
With the incendiary round.
I only have one, I'm assuming. Because it's a 9.
That it is.
Considering this is the arena, and she knows the arena, she's going to turn around, look back briefly at her Davents, they're just Daves, walk out, and proceed to the box offices where the rich and powerful people will live, or will visit during the games, looking for quote-unquote Prime Dave.
All right. I'm going to have you roll me a base wits check, and this is going to kind of determine if you're going to have a revelation about a Prime Dave or not.
Okay. That's a 7.
A 7. As you're walking up and you notice that there is nothing out of the blue or nothing like out of ordinary about just these more business looking Daves that are sitting there. And it strikes you just for a moment as you become more and more transparent. The one thing that is truly different about this world is that your parents are alive. And that's where we're going to take our break. We'll be back in about Dave minutes. All right. So we are going to jump back to Singer Dave. As you yoink the device out from his hand, just as you see Gordon, who is not a Dave. This looks just like Gordon walking across the town just humming along as every Dave just pauses, stares, and walks away. And Singer Dave goes to mark him and then looks at his hand, goes, "Oh dear. I am not doing my job."
You're not doing your job? Does something bad happen when you don't do your job?
And the Dave looks up, and suddenly there's just red coming down from his forehead as the Dave collapses, and you just see Gordon standing behind him with a gun pulled.
God damn it, Gordon. I was trying to talk to him.
Oh, sorry, I just had to, I had that urge, and I was killing, and then, it's just so. Now that Singer's dead, and then now you're the only one, and boy, hey, buddy, you're looking a bit more solid right now.
I'm all corporeal and stuff.
Yeah, you've become corporeal. So, do you still want to talk to some Daves, or do you want to use that exit over there? Because if not, I'm just going to start killing these Daves.
I don't think we should start killing them. Not quite yet. But stay close.
Alrighty.
I'd like to find... Oh, there's like a big central fountain in this town, isn't there?
There is.
I'm going there.
All right. There is a Dave there flicking a coin, saying, "I do not make a wish. I am content with my life."
Hey, Dave. Is Dave Prime like a god?
As Dave looks at you and goes, "You are not a Dave. You are
Okay.
also not a Dave." And then gun to the head. Oh, sorry. I got nervous.
Attention, Daves! I would like to talk to Dave Prime. How do I do that?
Roll me,
I stand
chat
up on
him
the
up.
fountain.
Yeah, give me that suave, because you are summoning the Daves, and I'm going to actually take a -1 to that because you are not a Dave.
That's fair. I have prevented the Dave from being Dave. Therefore, I am not a Dave. That's a 7.
Right.
So this might happen, but it might not go well.
So, as you say this, a bunch of the Daves swarm over. They go, "Dave Prime, you are looking in the wrong place, fella. Go through that door and don't come back. You don't belong here. You'll go with that Davy the Kid who wanted to be different too."
Okay, interesting. Storing that for later. Is this place even real? Are any of you real? Is all of this just some recreation that Dave made? You're in a program. You're not here.
Yes, we are aware. We are just a figment of Dave's imagination.
Why? Is Dave one of these? Is he? Why? Why is he focused on me? Dave, why are you watching me?
Dave's not watching you. It's the radio man. Now get out of here before we get more than whelmed.
Ooh. You need to wake up. You need to wake up from this. You need to see that there are bigger things here. I have had my mind opened, and I think we can open our minds. Come on.
Vanya, I think you're overstaying your welcome here. Those Daves are looking mighty not what's that? That one have a gun. Why you know that they could hold one? Oh. I'm gonna go fight some Daves now.
No, okay. I'm
I'm
not
also
worried
just-
about me. I'm a little worried about you. Let's.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm also just a figment of Dave's imagination.
Why are you? Why did he imagine you?
Well, I don't know. Apparently, it was relevant to your story.
Or he imagined you because he imagines everyone getting turned into Dave. Dave's a mimetic algorithm. Oh. Okay, good luck with the homicide, buddy. I'll see the real you later.
Oh, I never thought you'd let me do it.
What? Yeah, no.
And you just see this like sleek looking, fully automatic like gun just appear in Gordon's hands as he just starts firing away into the swarming bodies of zombie Daves as you exit through the door.
I think before I leave,
Yeah.
Vanya has a moment of like, a little bit of fighting does relax me, and I've been wanting to try this. I'm going to try and use my control of air to create a negative pressure zone and just launch a bunch of Daves into the sky.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna have you roll for that. You just see them just this like opera music as there's like, oh, Dave, 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 as each one just flies up and then just blood splatter and then flies everywhere as fictional Gordon just massacres them.
On my list of psychic trips, this is definitely ranks. And then I head through the door.
Right. Dr. Dave is currently looking with mild discomfort as a bunch of the Daves start uncontrollably laughing and they're just like clawing at themselves, just like, ha, 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 ha. And then every time that they laugh too much, one of them gets dragged away with it. And like at this point, the enforcer Daves just have like a big like crook and are just pulling them off stage.
Perfect. I can keep going, or you can tell me where Dave Prime is. I got more, and he'll just hold up another one.
First, was that your question that you'd like to ask for the Q&A?
Where is Dave Prime? Yes.
Ah, that is a very good question. Dave Prime is not here. We are well, as a scientist, you might be content to learn that a duality has formed. The mind of Dave Prime that's influencing Davy the Kid and what Davy the Kid's mind is.
I need to interact with this duality. With Davey.
Well, you see, I can't answer that because you already asked your one question.
I'll just turn to another Dave and be like, well, it seems like we need to swap jobs. I need to ask another question. You need to be the Dave who already asked the question.
Roll me, chat him up.
I will use an inspiration point to bump that to 7. Perfectly average.
Felix goes, "Do I have to be terrorist, Dave?"
Yes, and he'll just give him another laughing gas bomb.
Oh boy. And he just chucks it at and hits Dave Quasar.
Perfect.
Oh,
What?
Dave, you haven't asked a question.
That's right. I have one that's been weighing on my mind, trying to overwhelm me, and I need to be whelmed. How do I interact with the Davy duality?
Ah, that is an almost excellent question. You first have to make correct this world so you are the doctor and not me.
I see. Then I'm afraid, Dave, that there's something very important, a big change that needs to happen for there to be corrected, for things to be as whelming as they should be.
Oh, and what would that be, Dave?
You need to be the you need to be the Dave that hears answers to questions, and I need to be the Dr. Dave that answers them.
Interesting. I will accept that. And you do take the role as Dr. Dave, but you are still turning transparent. Because, and I'm going to say this, because you were able to sort of piece these together before, I'll give you a hint here of what is the one thing that's different that this Dave did not get blamed for.
The plague. I look to Dave Quasar, and I say, I'm afraid I have some whelming news, Dave.
He's like trying to hold back the laugh. Ooh, what is it, Dave?
I'm afraid that the individuality plague, it wasn't just cured by me. It was caused by me. That my work to make everything so well, so perfectly average, splintered and created individuality on a grand scale.
But
I'm to be blamed for it.
That can't be. Terrorist Dave did that.
But I am terrorist Dave, and I am also Dr. Dave.
At this point, the Dave that you gave the role as terrorist Dave looks at you, looks back, and he just vanishes.
Just popped out of existence.
And with that, his face conforms, like, doesn't go into opposite conform, shifts into Kurt Quasar, and he goes, "Wowza, kid, that was a big one, but I'm sorry I can't save your behind on that one. You are a terrible, terrible individual, and you are banished from here," as a door opens.
Sprinting through it. We're like, understood, gotta go, bye.
All right. Finally, our Spider Dave, who has come to the realization that the only major difference outside of the Dave replacements is that your parents should not exist in this timeline.
Did this realization happen as Sylvia was turning to leave?
I would say at any point while you're up in the business Dave section.
Oh, they're really going to make me do this, aren't they? Oh, well, time to fix the timeline. She's going to go back to the workshop.
All right. And still, just as you saw them, I'm being, good job, Sylvia. That is a very normal looking vacuum you've created. Oh. Adequate job, Sylvia. Adding a knife to the Roomba adds for mild entertainment.
Is there like a conveniently placed like acetylene torch or oxyacetylene tanks? Just curious.
I'm sure there's some sort of like piping or something that you could use.
She's going to shoot the piping to detonate the room
with your flare.
Yes.
Okay. As you fire this flare and the pipe hits, and then suddenly just as the room is engulfed, I'm going to have you take 2 harm, ignoring
That's
armor,
fine.
ignoring shield. And as this happens, your ears are ringing and you just hear, Dave, where are you? I made this just for you.
Made what? Just for Dave.
It was a little robot to show how strong our family is. Well, not too strong, but just close enough. And you see Spider Dave with a like half melted face holding up the head of Ranger.
How? I'm going to need therapy after this. Yeah, it looks great.
Where is Dave and Dave?
They had to go away permanently.
You Daved them, didn't you?
I did Dave them. I Daved them hard.
They double Dave dared you, didn't they?
They triple Daved me, yes.
Those bastards. Those Dave booters.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hunt down all those Dave booters now. Kill every single last one of them.
And as this happens, goes, and then the Dave starts to shift and you're looking at your own face for just a second before the Dave just fades away and you regain your corporealness.
Oh, thank God. Fuck Dave at this point. I don't care.
And now there is a burning door in the room.
Like the door is on fire.
Oh yeah, no, the door spawned in the fire.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Huh. Is there anything that could be used to put out a fire near me?
I mean, I guess you could.
Alternatively, I can just use pyrokinetics to put it out.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, I'll just use pyrokinetics to put it out.
All right, roll me a do something inhuman.
That's wild, right?
Yes.
That's an 8.
All right. So I'm going to say that you're able to clear it, but the door is still going to be hot for 1 harm. But I like to think that as you clear this fire and open the door, in the distant background, you can hear Through the Fire and Dave being played. And and all of you find yourself back exactly where you were. But now the doors are gone, and the little radio man is just standing there looking up at you guys.
Hi.
Just pulls out the radio and places it down in front of him, looks down at it, looks back up to you guys.
I'm gonna pick it up.
As you go to try to pick it up, it like slaps your hand, then points to the dials.
I guess it wants you to turn its knobs.
Really?
Wow.
What? That's what they are.
Your illusion must have been something horny.
No, actually, I had to kill my parents.
What? You what?
Yeah.
I stole a remote.
No, I had to blow up my parents.
I had to get blamed for the plague on Antheus again.
Oh my god.
And then I get to see, yeah, I really don't. I don't want to, yeah.
Am I Dave's favorite? What does
Probably.
that say about me?
That you're easy to work with and she or IR.
That you breathe corporate.
Is Dave? Okay, that's fair. Just fair. It's too existential. Is there another God thing that's thinking about? Oh my God! What if Dave is the void?
I'm not going to let you do
what
this.
If Dave and the void are the same thing?
Dave is not a god.
What they all think he is? He can create extra dimensional space. He can maybe access our memories.
That's not Dave that's doing that. That's this thing, and points to the creature with the robot.
Are you Dave?
It first it had his arms crossed, pouting as you were saying that Dave had got to do all those things, and then just points again to the radio.
Dave is the radio.
No hesitation. Sylvia's just going to bend down and start twisting the knobs.
There are 2 channels: the banjo and something that sounds kind of like psychedelic rock.
So, switching over to psychedelic rock.
The little dude nods, picks up the radio, and climbs up the wall to a ledge and disappears.
Okay.
What the
Looking over
fuck
at
is
the-
happening?
I don't know, okay? I really don't know. This is
Okay, but
typically
we all went to extra dimensional like holodeck shit, right?
I put it in the same vein as the things that you void singers do that we experienced last time.
Cole, at least.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's be clear. Most of us don't do that.
Fair.
Maybe one or two is a therapeutic thing. Okay. You know what? No. I always try to solve the mystery. But I think it's fine that I actually just take it on faith. Psychedelic rock, here we come. Are you okay? You got blown up.
I'm just picturing like part of her suit is slightly on fire or singed. Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. Just a little well done.
Grant, if you see to the burns, I'll do
Yeah, I'll
some
do what I
patching
can.
over here.
Is the skull dude still here?
No, he climbed up the wall through the ledge above you.
Oh, that's okay. I thought it was the radio that did that for some reason.
No, he carried the radio.
Okay. So are we just waiting for it to come back, or?
I got a 9, so I'm going to recover 1 point of your health.
Oh,
And then if you're rolling as well for actual medicine.
Let's see what happens. Because it's still a suave roll, which is not great. I'll spend a point of inspiration to get that up to a 7 at least.
All right, so I'll be another wound recovered.
well, that feels better. Not as
Yeah.
much. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
So your parents, huh?
And technically myself.
How did...
I had
That's
to
not the
get.
question. Are you okay?
I killed my parents and then convinced myself, who was Dave, to start killing the Dave booters.
What about you, Grant? What did you see?
I was in a fucking talk show with basically Dave version of Kirk Quasar. And I had to first get in line to be able to answer questions so that way I could actually talk to Dr. Dave version of Dave, who had never been blamed for the plague, just had cured it. And then I had to become Dr. Dave. So it was basically just me swapping jobs with so many Daves, including making one terrorist Dave. So that was fun. And then I had to make it so that all the Daves saw Dr. Dave as the one who also started the plague, and that overwrote healing the plague because it's like, hey, you actually started it in the first place. Fuck you. Get out.
I prevented Gordon's assassination. Again.
That's good.
Yeah. Did you guys get, like, see-through?
Oh yeah. But not immediately. It started after I actually almost got arrested because I wasn't Dave enough, I think. And then when I said I actually tried to convince them I was Dave Prime. That was funny. But then they thought I was a Joker. And yeah, I didn't like that.
I had to cause a ruckus to get them to call on me to be one of the Daves that actually got a question answered. And I did that by being a terrorist.
It's weird.
I know we talked about employing Dave, but I don't know about doing so anymore.
I think it's still on the table. We just have to keep in mind that it's more complicated. If Dave is really an average guy who wants a job, but can also, create little dimensions out of our memories for fun, that could be helpful.
Well, is it him or the map piece?
Find out.
Has anything else happened, or?
No, your main lead is that there is a ledge above you where the cave continues.
Okay. So we should probably go up the ledge, right?
Looks like.
Just
Whoop.
backpacking up. No hesitation, just done.
Yeah, with your spider crab, you can get there fine. I'm assuming you're going to telekinesis your way up.
I'll do myself and Grant if he's okay with that.
By all means.
All right, so I'll need you to roll your wild to lift Grant up.
Nine.
9. You do lift him up, but the angle is just off. Grant, you bump your head on the ledge and take a harm.
Ow.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Hard to be precise with the crosswinds and stuff.
Yeah, I get you.
There's just now like a big bump on his forehead.
I look like a fucking cartoon character.
That's what this place feels like. Well, it did for me. Let's keep going.
All right. As you walk through the tunnel, you see the little radio man as he's holding up a toolbox and a hammer, and he just finishes building a door and plays the psychedelic music as the type font Rockstar Dave goes across the door.
Do you have a name, little guy? Guess you can't talk, so you can't tell us. Do you know thumbs up, thumbs down?
He just points to the radio that's next to him.
Okay.
So, you guys do.
I think we have to go in.
Don't want to.
We have to do a lot of things we don't want to do.
All right.
All right. So you all enter the Rockstar Dave door.
I guess so.
As you all walk through it, you are back on the Roxy's Reprise, but something doesn't look right. It doesn't even look like the tour bus. It looks like at least how you could have imagined Roxy's ship looked like before it was what it became. And as the psychedelic rock continues to play, you hear probably one of the most unnerving sounds as you hear three Daves go, ah, oh, less, more, just right.
I better not be what I think it is. We need to go toward that sound, you guys.
Do we, though? Do we?
I'm going to go toward the sound. I really hope I'm... You know what? Maybe hang back. Maybe only one of us has to see this. Okay.
Nose goes.
I'll do it. I'm already mentally adrift. Who cares? I go towards the sound.
So, Vanya, you see one Dave that is dressed in Roxy's iconic suit, along with two others with their very much Panagosian or have more vibrant color tires, all fully closed, laying on the bed, kind of just dry humping each other.
It's okay, guys. It is somehow exactly what I expected, and also totally surprising. Also, Roxy Dave is here.
Not sure if I should laugh or cry.
Well, I
Both,
picked
maybe.
mine, so yeah, do whatever you feel.
I don't know if I want to see this. But yeah. Sure.
Dave's.
As they sit up and they make the motion of covering themselves despite being fully clothed, except for Roxy Dave, who wouldn't give a shit. And they go, oh, Dave, we weren't expecting an orgy.
Good.
Now, I will say, back when you guys were going to Odyssey, you all shared your histories. You know that the two people that Roxy used to fly with were killed by a jealous groupie.
Oh no.
Well, this seems pretty obvious. You had to you had to actually do stuff. Your illusion.
Yeah.
So
It's got to fit though. It's got to fit the memory. So Graham will pull out his blaster and we'll shoot the crew.
Vanya's going to put on a big smile and say, "Oh my god, I can't believe it's you." And then telekinesis.
All right, I need slinging and swinging from both of you. And do you have something that's not your ray gun?
I do not, but the ray gun can still do damage. It just also has the effects of stun and sicken.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you're just doing it for the damage, I'll have you roll me regular blitz, and Vanya's will be with wild.
Got it.
Yeah.
Still managed to get an 8. I'm surprised.
14.
And I'm just focused on dealing damage to try to make this as quick as possible.
All right, so you're going to deal extra damage for yours. And what 2 options are you choosing for your slinging and swinging, Vanya?
Damage. I'll take a point because I don't think there's a version of this where I'm not taking psychic damage from myself.
How do you kill the Dave versions of Roxy's polycule?
Not that it fits, but quickly.
So kind of, I'm imagining like a telekinesis neck snap.
Yeah.
And like my ray gun would fire a dart like right into the heart, just like immediate cessation of the heart pumping.
Right. As Roxy sits there, one of her partners shot in the heart. Oh, sorry, Rockstar Dave. Shot through the heart, and the other one's neck snap. Her eyes just go wide and takes the guitar and just wild swings, hitting both of you for harm.
I'm sorry. Gotta maintain the timeline.
With that, Sylvia, you feel metal behind your back as a door has appeared.
All right, let's get out. And she's just gonna turn around and open the door and step through. No hesitation.
Hey, guys. No, it wouldn't have worked. If we hadn't done that, Roxy would never have been with us in the sun.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we also didn't do that to her. Someone else did.
Yeah, but... And I'm not sure about the science on this. But we were becoming incorporeal. We were stopping existing, right? At this point, I think we're out of the door. But Was the past changing?
It's like we
No.
was completely being rewritten by Dave.
Yeah, I view that more as Dave taking us over than anything else. Because if it was the past, it wouldn't be Dave, would it?
If Dave, what if he just sees everything as, I think he's some sort of self-replicating. He I don't even know how to explain it right now, but he wants everything to be Dave. His whole world is Dave. He's pure Dave.
Should we work with Dave then? Because it's sounding more and more like Dave's less of a clone corp and more like reality cancer.
Which, again, not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure you just kill cancer.
I would like to know, while you guys are having this conversation, the door is gone and the little radio spaceman is still there, just breakdancing to banjo music.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think your comment of space cancer might be accurate, incredibly. I'm concerned, but should try to find out more.
Yep.
There you are.
Also, hey, little guy.
Breakdancing stops.
If Dave is trying to change the past and you're putting us into his attempted changes, are you helping us fight Dave?
Points to the radio.
Maybe there's a new setting.
Okay.
What fresh hell awaits us?
The music goes from the banjo and changes. So it goes down, 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 down. As he starts building a new door and puts on the plaque. This time, instead of it being that sort of corporate normal font, it is like in this more typical kind of messy handwriting that you would get from frontiersmen. And as this Western showdown music plays, you all see Davy the Kid.
Here we go. I think we're actually finally getting somewhere with this.
Oh, thank God.
He was mentioned. The Daves in my world mentioned him. Said he'd gone on ahead.
The ones in mine said that there was a sort of like a split, a duality. I think between this Davy, who's like a deviant compared to the rest of the Daves, and the usual standard cardstock Dave.
Okay.
So I think instead of hurting this one, we need to help this one. Because I'm okay with there being one Davy, but I'm fucking sick and tired of there being a bunch of Dave.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm curious. And if a Dave got out, that's something. It also means it's probably the only thing Dave would take in trade for his help.
Probably.
Shall we?
Sure.
And as you guys enter, the little radio man is like doing the sort of like pew pew hands and like the little like cowboy walk.
I don't know. I like him. Skull helmet and all. I think he's cute.
We should see if
I
he
mean,
wants to join us on the reprise.
I was about to say he's one of the better encounters that we've had this entire time. So
Yeah.
True, especially on Ellis.
yeah.
This planet is rough. Why do people live here?
It's cheap.
I mean, yeah, if your life is you consider cheap,
We're on the frontier, of course we do.
that's fair.
All right, so you enter the door of Davy the Kid. You find yourself, and it looks very similar to Ellis, but it almost feels manicured, as if it was right out of one of the little like scratchy TV shows that sometimes make their way onto Signal in the frontier. And here's just cacti as far as the eye can see, and a Dave who looks like he stealth-styled himself. Cowboy hat, red bandana, spurred boots, chaps. As he looks over to you as you all under out, goes, well, look as we have here. A couple of ne'er-do-wellers hopping through the mind of Dave.
If by ne'er-do-wells you mean non-Daves?
Well, I don't reckon I know what a non-Dave is here, but I know it. I am the deputy of this town, and I'm here to bring in all them outsiders in. And he tips his hat, and you can just see the glimpse of the map under it.
Bring us in where?
What do you mean, bring us in where? I bring you in. That's what the deputy does.
Right. To the central town.
As you say
Yes.
that, buildings start to erect behind Davy.
Where you presumably have a mayor.
Yeah, that's right. To the mayor.
Right.
But you're done varmint. It's got to deal me. Goes, oh, look at the time. And you just see in the sun, which does not look like Odyssey. It does not look like your sun. A clock hand turned to high noon.
Classy. I mean, we gotta ask him, right?
I mean, I think we have something better. We could probably, considering he made the village after you said something, could you not just say that it's your duty to give us the map? Or something along that lines? I'm not good with words. You're better with words.
No, that's valid. I was just like, does he work for Dave Prime or not? Davy the Kid.
Yeah.
This mayor of yours,
Mm-hmm.
the guy you work for, is he Dave Prime?
Oh, no, why would you go ruin a fun fantasy like that and bring him into it? No, think of a new person to be the mayor.
So you're not a fan of Dave Prime?
Why would I be a fan of Dave Prime?
Well, everyone else around here, everyone we've met so far has been.
Are you going to play into the fantasy or not and duel me? Because this is what we're doing right now. I want to duel you.
At least he's honest.
How about this? I'm going to approach, give him a little nod as I walk past, and say, as the mayor, I encourage you to duel.
and goes, and as you say that, a little top hat and a monocle forms on you.
Nice.
All right, Mr. Mayor, where's them varmints that are trying to take that map away from us?
I think they're coming over these hills just now. And it's a whole lot of little Daves.
Looks back. What's with you trying to make me think of more Daves?
Sorry, I've been thinking
No, that's it. You lost your mayor rights.
I've
And
met
it just
so many
waves
Daves today.
Just waves your hand, and your monocle and top hat are gone.
No! It was a nice hat. Fine. Which of us do you want to duel?
Sheriff, that's not the varmints that did. That pseudo-mayor has no idea what he's talking about. As your time-honored deputy, I can tell you right now, it's a load of freebooters that are coming over that hill for that map.
Freebooters? Wait, and wait, I'm the sheriff now? And then you just see his badge get bigger, and then you get his badge.
Absolutely, you're the sheriff.
I'm the sheriff. You didn't say that there's pirates coming down in our town. We're really mixing genres here. That's kind of weird. What kind of show mixes genres? Pirates and cowboys and space? Who does that?
There's a bottle of whiskey behind this rock.
Would it be Would it be better if it was ninjas?
You know what? Everything's better with ninjas.
There we go. It's a bunch of ninjas coming over the hill.
All right, there, them deputy. We gotta kill them ninjas. And as you go to grab the bottle of whiskey, and unfortunately, you do not have the power of imagination, and you get stabbed by a ninja. Take a harm.
You've had it too good.
What the fuck?
Mind you, given that there is nothing that resembles feudal Japan or prior in this world, this would be something that you have only ever seen on corporate TV.
So they're the most generic of generic ninjas then.
Not even. They just kind of look like basically the discount singers with long swords. Or it's like
Okay, Syl. You made ninjas. Now, swords or guns?
Well, we're cowboys. We got guns. They brought a knife to a gunfight.
when you say we're cowboys, all of you get cowboy hats.
Don't ruin this for me.
Grant, I'm sorry, but you're the one with assless chaps.
It's gotta be someone.
Why would I ruin this for you? Oh,
Do we have guns?
They're not like your blasters. These look even more archaic than your already fairly archaic guns.
pull out your 6-shooter. We got some ninjas to kill.
Grant?
Yeah.
Is there a small chance that you gave me a bunch of psychedelics on the ship?
I don't dose people without, unless they're assholes or they ask for it.
Isn't
Thought
that
I'd ask.
one and the same?
All right, let's shoot some ninjas.
I'm fine with shooting
What, do you not-
ninjas.
You not want to shoot ninjas?
No, it's fine. It's good.
All right. I need a singing
Hooray.
and swinging from all of you.
That's grit. No, that's blitz, right?
That is Blitz.
That's a 10.
No, you got a 13. I got a 10.
Oh. My bad.
Hell yeah.
Double success. Let's go.
Got a 7, so there's something at least. I'll be working
We're
to
We're
avoid
doing
getting
well.
hit.
We're killing ninjas, guys.
So Grant is just good at ducking and dodging. He's the eye candy.
This group is fucked if Grant's the eye candy.
What two options do you guys choose?
I'm going to avoid damage and create a superior position.
All right.
Which is, as one of the ninjas is running up, I shoot like a giant. Oh yeah, what's it called? Bunch of water way up high on stilts.
A water tower?
Oh, a water
Yep.
tower.
I shoot down the water tower and create a moat for us.
All right. What does Sylvia choose?
She is on a rock and she is just firing at these guys. She is going full ham. So, just additional wound and mitigate damage.
All right. So none of you take any blows then, as the Great War of Cowboys and Ninjas come to an end with a big crash of the water as they get flooded away. And Davey looks to you guys. Oh, that was a good fight right there. I best reward you for good deeds for the town. I believe, and he takes off his hat with the map piece. This would be yours.
Immensely great.
Thank you so much, Sheriff. It's been an honor to serve with you.
And the honor's returned. But and the door pops back open. I believe that's your exit.
I gotta figure out. Can I make a wits roll
Sure.
about some of this bullshit? I feel the opportunity for answers is departing. I'm like, guys, throw some scanners, ask some questions, take a soil sample, something.
Davey, can we play again some other time?
Well, suppose that's up to the radio man.
The radio man will get us in touch.
Yep. Yeah, no, he makes your happiest memories come true.
I think we could teach him some better happy memories, but that is some great working knowledge to know.
Oh no,
Oh, shit.
you didn't go into your memories. See, I
Yeah.
guess clones work a little weird here, is that we both got Dave Prime's perfect world and my perfect world.
Oh, the duality.
Oh.
So
We need to see your perfect world more.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
in
you're
it. I'm just, yeah. I mean, this is what
Uh,
Ellis is like, right? just a bunch of old freak doing whatever, fighting crime and shooting things. This is what Alice is like, right?
You should come out more, Davy. I think that
No, you shouldn't. This is exactly what it's like, and it'll always be like this. I'm sorry, I had to. Can't. I'm gonna go over here and see if the saloon has anything in it.
It does, but because Dave's have never consumed anything outside of IPAs, he does not know any other alcohol.
even poor Davy doesn't know. Poor guy.
Lamb. Fucking IPA.
Davey, you are amazing. We definitely need to hang out more.
Hey, of course, just ask the radio man next time you come along in the cave, and you can do that. Just,
Can the radio man leave the cave?
oh, I don't know. I just know that he does this, and I wanted you guys to chase me, and I want to be a big hero and give the reward and stuff like what people do in things, and I don't know, being a Dave is just so boring.
Is there a way to make the other Daves like you?
I don't
Get
know.
them thinking.
I think probably what happened was I think there was a power outage when he was cloning me, and I didn't fully process.
Is there a way to make you the Dave Prime?
I mean, I guess if you started cloning me.
Just got to replace the batch. Got it.
I mean, that's not a bad idea, Davey. That'd be actually really cool to have the Davey Brigade.
Well, wouldn't that mean I'd have to leave this place?
Mm.
It's got a point.
You'd have to leave, sure. But why have one place that's like this when you could work to make an entire planet like this? Ellis
What do you mean?
Ellis is a little different from this. There's some similarities, but there's some places where it's not quite like this, not quite as fun. But I think if there was a lot of you working together, replace the Daves with Davies, I think that y'all could make a planet that's closer to this. Make it better. Not just mediocre, but better.
Roll me chat him up to convince him to leave his own happy place.
Oh boy. I'm going to use my last inspiration point to bump that up to a 10.
Yeah, boy.
Daviesburg does sound... No.
Daviestown.
Daviestown?
Davies
Davies
Junction.
Town. Davies Junction, yeah.
Davies Junction.
Oh. Ain't there a place called Justice Junction? Can there be more than one junction?
Yeah.
I definitely think so. Yeah. Especially on Ellis. Ellis is pretty big.
Yeah.
Right.
All the junctions have to connect, right?
And just as a quick reminder, Justice Junction was the diner with Liberty Larry and Freedom Frank.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
right.
And that's straight up not on planet. That's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, there should be a better junction.
But all right then. I'll make David David, yeah. Oh. Speaking of my,
that's a problem. One thing.
I think I should probably stop speaking with that accent. It is making my tongue feel weird. Or should I keep it up? I felt like it was endearing.
You should definitely keep it up.
I liked it.
Well, alrighty then.
Hell yeah.
It definitely is superior.
I definitely think also the moment you could drink some of the stuff that the people that we know make, it'll come naturally to you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That too. And the less you act like a Dave and the more you act like a Davy, I think just the better off you'll be in general.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, shucks. I never said shucks before. Ooh, give me a little shiver.
Don't turn into a Dave.
I feel a flutter in my tummy, and I like it.
And if you ever need any assistance, do not feel bad to call on us. We will come and assist you at any time.
She 100% will. I'm kidding. I'll come too.
Assistance? Like when one of them Daves falls and they need another Dave to pick him up?
A friend.
Yeah, kind of.
Fran. Like in them shows?
Yeah.
Riding off into the sunset together. Off to
Alrighty
new
then.
adventures.
And the door awaits as the sun begins to set.
We ride off into the sunset into the door.
On horses.
On horses, yes.
Great. As you exit, you just see the little radio man doing a dance that in our world would be closest to what's known as the gritty. And he pauses and just kind of gives you guys a little round of applause. And this is when you notice all the skeletons in the room.
Uh
Do you think that radio lets you tap into other people's minds?
I'm thinking so, yeah. And that's why we had our weird vision thing. Wait, so us fading, that was we were dying?
Looks like.
Well, sort of. You would have become assimilated into the Daves.
Oh, fuck that.
Turns around. Wait, I did not realize that Davey had come out with us.
Yeah, that's what we just.
But I
Sounds
didn't
like-
think we'd actually come out here. I thought, we were in his mind.
Oh no! That little funky little dude thing. He just kind of does something and just knows what your greatest desires are and kind of makes little worlds for you.
Well, it fucked up mine a little bit.
Well, like I say, that wasn't yours. That was Dave's.
No, that's true. That's fair. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I guess it was just sort of how Dave looked at you guys is what you guys kind of went through.
Dave looked at us and saw what? Our saddest memories, times we didn't do our job. Is Dave here?
No, I don't think Dave's here, but I'm assuming you guys fucked up somewhere in your life and ended up someplace and probably just thought that he was fixing the imperfections.
Mm.
Davey, is Dave like a human dude?
Oh, yeah, no, he's just a normal guy.
And how does he know this stuff?
Oh, because there's a lot of Daves around.
Not okay with this. I'm not okay with it.
Yeah, you just
They
never
should
really,
wanna- Okay.
just never really notice when there's a Dave around because they just kind of blend in.
So they've just been watching us, is what I'm hearing, and that's kind of creepy.
Well,
I
not
don't
just
like
you
that.
guys. Yeah, like there's bathroom attendant Dave, and he's like a real creep.
Okay.
Are the Daves the real threat to the galaxy?
I think so, yes. We need to usurp Alpha Dave and place Davey as the leader of the Daves.
I stand by my calling him fucking reality cancer now.
One problem at a time.
Nah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Side huddle.
What's up?
This little guy and his radio seem really powerful.
Yeah. Are you
You
wanting
guys
a
like
pet?
scan the radio and try to rebuild it?
Oh, I see.
I mean, my first
could
idea
attempt
was that
to.
we should take it, but I feel like we shouldn't do that. Because he does
I-
seem... No, hang on. This place is full of dead bodies.
Yeah.
Is he benevolent? Is he...
I mean, Davey said that we would have been assimilated into his mind, which means we probably would have died.
Into Dave's mind?
Yeah.
Why is Radio Kid playing Dave's mind?
I mean, we could ask Davey. Davey seems to know about it.
Yeah, Davey. Hey.
Oh.
Why is the main channel on Radio Kid's radio Dave's mind?
That's because I was using it.
Okay. And how did all these people die?
I don't know. Probably just didn't want to leave their happy place.
That actually tracks.
That does track, and I don't like it.
Yeah. So hard, Mark.
Let's go. Scan the machine if you can, and then let's get out of here.
All right.
We can tell people what this is, and they can, I guess, avoid it or enter willingly.
Well, we might want to ask if he wants that. Because he seems sentient.
You just get
Yeah.
2 thumbs up from the radio man.
All right. I'm going to attempt to scan the radio.
All right. As you scan the radio, the frequency lets out a shrill noise. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh.